Hi guys, welcome back to the another live stream. I hope you guys are doing great and you took some good trades yesterday. All right, so let's start with the analysis of Euro USD. This is the trade that I am in right now. That is 5 minutes time frame. I have taken the trade over this fair value gap that was bullish and 20 pips of TP, and my stop loss is gonna be somewhere around 9 pips, somewhere here below of these low, right? So what we can do is, because I'm thinking that this is not the A plus setup, you can say that this is a bit of a risky trade. Why? I'm going to tell you. First of all, we have already taken out the Asian highs right over here, right? So that's what I'm worried about. If we have taken the Asian high, so it has a like a high probability of going down. But still, I have a bit of what my analysis say that still we can go up. So that's why I'm in the trade. But this is not to be considered as my A plus setup. Anyhow, let's analyze from the daily time frame, right? All right. So let's see from the daily time frame what can happen. So if you see on the daily time frame, there's some interesting things happening on the daily time frame, right? All right. So I'll Okay. So on the daily time frame, we can see that there is a Euro USD yesterday's candle that closed with a huge wick. You can see right over here. It closed with a huge wick. If we see that from here to here, if we place our scale, we have seen that the wick quantity is 42 pips, right? 42 pips. That means around we can cover the half wick because there's an imbalance created on the daily time frame, right? So I'm expecting at least it should give the movement till 21 pips, right? Till 21 pips, because it will cover the half wick then. So that's why one of the reason is that we have a bit of imbalance upside, and I want a wick fill to be completed. Let's see on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, what's happening? So still we are above the EMA of 21, and if we can put the fib, because we have closed below 61%. All right, here 21 right now. Yeah. So to be considered, if we can see that हमारा fib जो आ रहा है on 4 hour time frame, we have closed below 61% level, making a, what we can see, making a bearish fair value gap, right? So the bearish fair value gap यहाँ पे एक थोड़ा strong इसका हो जाएगा. Why? Because जो हमारा bullish time frame पे bullish fair value gap था, that is also covered half. It is almost filled, making the bearish fair value gap. Plus, we are below the 61% level, so there's a lot of confluence to the downside, and also we have taken the Asian highs liquidity. So that's why this is not an A plus setup to be taken. But considering the daily time frame, the half wick, so that's why I'm considering to take the buys for the upside. Let's see on the 1 hour time frame what's happening on the 1 hour time frame, right? So 1 hour time frame, again we are having continuous rejection from these area, this bearish fair value gap. So let's see what we can expect, because already we are close below 61% level. So can't expect much from the market today again. But still, this is the position that we're gonna take. Here is my entry. The stop loss is gonna be the lows of this Asian lows, and the TP is all the way is gonna be 20 pips near about the half wick candle. So this will be the trade, and here right now we are just now taking the support of 21 EMA, plus we are taking support of the bullish fair value gap, right? So until we are our trend is intact, we don't have to worry about that. If it closes below somewhere over here, then we need to worry that we can hit our stop loss. So that's the scenario for today. Right, I'm in the buy same trade. All right, let's see if we can get the move that we want, because all I'm considering is the daily time frame right now. So the daily bias is a bit of bullish for now, even though we have taken the highs, but still. My entry is a bit lower, 1.16070, 1.16070. This right over here, okay. Have you taken the entry on the basis of 1 minute time frame or the 5 minutes time frame? So you have almost a risk-free position almost. So you're gonna stop loss. You would have placed somewhere right over here. All right. Whenever there is a break of structure, then look for last buy to sell support or sell to buy demand zone to enter. And once there is a rejection at those zones, I enter. मैम टीपी क्या रखे हैं? टीपी इट्स 1.16341 here, this one, and the stop loss is gonna be the lows of this 1.16046. TP is almost the daily's half wick candle of the yesterday's. This somewhere around here. Let's see. We gotta see the 1 hour closing. If the 1 hour closing in 16 minutes happened above this range, then still we are good to go. Or even we can cover this verbally gap. I want this candle to be closed above this verbally gap. Hi, hello crypto world. How do I know if the trend is actually reversing? So, reversing the trend, when you know, I told you previous streams also that how you gonna identify that how the trend is reversing. So see, when you know that there is a trend happening in bullish direction, right? If the trend is happening in the bullish direction, or maybe it made the equal highs here and then it liquidated right over here like this, and then we had this, then this, then this. Now observe this structure carefully. What's happening over here? We came above, liquidated the equal highs and came down, right? We came down and closed below the equal lows जो यहाँ पर बने थे. तो हमें एक चीज आइडेंटिफाई करनी है. 3 स्टेप्स हैं इसके, राइट? फर्स्ट इज जब हम यहाँ पे एक स्ट्रक्चर ब्रेक करते हैं, that is not the confirmation that we are reversing in the trend. That is just a displacement candle. Only a displacement candle happened right over here. When we have the second confirmation or third confirmation that this high is made below the higher high, then we'll actually see, yeah, the trend is reversing and then again make a lower low. So we need to be very careful about this thing. Most of us take the trade on the displacement candle, but displacement candle, I don't believe that it's a very solid foundation to take a trade until we are confirming proper trend break. So that's how you know that we are reversing. Just be careful that we need to make we need to be breaking below the recent high low first. That is the first step, right? After the first step, then we need to wait that what's happening, what's the next move. When we know that our next move is made high low, low low, right? This was the high high, then we made high low. Then this is the second confirmation that we can plan the trade of the reversal. So there should be a proper trend break, and the structure, market structure, you should see proper. Then only you should place a trade. That's all. So sometimes because it happens is that we get a fake market structure displacement candle just to grab the liquidity sometimes, or sometimes there's a news move or there's a purge. So that's all we need to take care about that. Just confirm the trend and then make a move. See, for example, here what happened, this is the pure reversal. We came down, we came down, we came down. The displacement happened right over here. Then it closed below the low low. Then again it made a high low, and higher high. So that's how you know that we are breaking the trend. Let's see if we can sustain this 5 minutes fair value gap. Still, we are saved. We have kind of a relative equal lows यहाँ पर, right over here. So that is also need to be taken care of. That liquidity lies over here too. Asian lows. So if it grabs this, that means we were the part of the liquidity. If you have placed the trade right from here, I think you have fitted your TP, or maybe you understood one. All right, let's see what happens. What matters, win rate or risk to reward? I focus on risk to reward. What matter is, it depends now. If you are a beginner, I would say go for the better win rate. I am actually made recorded this video yesterday, and I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. So I would say focus on win rate. It's better. Why? Because it will keep you emotionally safe, and it's good for your psychology. See, if you're beginning and imagine you're having good trades, you are winning in every 5 to 6 to 7 trades out of 10. So your psychology is going to be better and you will be accepting the losses better. The good part is that. So accepting the loss when you are a beginner, it's a very big thing. So imagine your psychology part is solved because of a good win rate, and there's a simple logic behind that is brain's chemistry. If you see that, better, if even if you lose 2 to 3 trades, your brain will take it as 2 to 3 times stronger as a bad trade, then you are winning. So I will say that win rate is better, and but also when you have a good win rate, just collect your data, do some journal, track your records, and see what is the average movement of your stop loss, TP, and what is the average movement a certain pair is giving. When you know that metrics, then you can just work on the better risk to reward. Then you can make some tweaks in your risk to reward and increase your TP then accordingly. So first focus on better win rate and then move to better, risk to reward. So you should have a, at the end you should have a better balance of win rate plus risk to reward. That's what matters. This should hit TP most likely, or else it can come down to 1.15900 structures bullish. Exactly. It should fill TP because I feel like on the daily, if you see that we have there's a lot of imbalance upside, and we need to at least fill this halfway. So I'm on the bullish side. That's why. But there's one confluence is that if we see we have already taken the Asian highs. So if the 1 hour closure is a bit, within the range, then it could be a bit dicey. 15900, 15900. Almost, you're saying here. Somewhere right over here. Exactly. Yeah, then the structure is gonna go down. But let's see, we have closing within the 3 minutes, right? This kind of rejection is not looking good for me. Let's see. Still, we are in the trend, like the trend is intact, so we don't have to worry about that. Still, because I feel very, the euro is very unpredictable during these hours after, like, London session, it consolidates a lot and you never know where it's moving or going. So that's why I don't, come to any conclusion. And in the NY session later, then it gives its move. So that's how it works usually most of the times. But I'm expecting that it will fill the half, at least half wick, so we can get the TP. I trade the same setup on gold and it works well. All right, in this session particularly, like pre-London session. Gold is looking bearish right now. The closing of one is I am not liking it actually. Do we have any red folder today? No, we don't have any red folder except on 3:30 we have Euro orange folder, that is CPI, core CPI flash. I do care about the orange folder that is of Euro because I feel like it gives a certain kind of move within the market. Let's see. I feel confused even after learning so much. Okay, that means you are not sticking to a simple thing, rather, you are complicating things for yourself. When you consume a lot of information very fast, then you are executing it. So you will be confused. Have a limited kind of information that you only need, rather than you sophisticated the terms in trading or etc. Just be simple and do things that you can execute on that time. So you will not be confused because of that. It will only become clarity only when it's practiced. So you gotta focus on limited down. See, when you are a beginner, you're gonna be exposed to a lot of things. A lot of plates are gonna be served to you. So you need to be careful about what you need to be pick and what you need to execute, and then practice it daily. So that's how clarity comes. Without execution, there would be a lot of confusion. And it's very normal to be confused because of a lot of things that are there on internet. Somebody's cheating something, somebody's cheating something, so we're all trapped in the information. So just we need to filter what we need. Filtration is very important. See, euro is gonna be consolidating for now, for sure. I just didn't like the 1 hour closing. First of all, it was below the Asian highs, and secondly, it was below this Fairvalley gap. See, if we can close above this Fairvalley gap, then it's for sure we can get the TP. You right. Do you trade NQ Fairvalley gap? Yes, I do trade Nasdaq, the first presented FVG that happens in New York session. So sometimes I look to it, but I don't trade consistently that. Moved my SL below 1.16090. Price is struggling. 1.16090. Here. It would be around 5, 4 pips. Alright. I prefer giving it a bit of space because it usually consolidates a lot. So we never know if it can, go like this and then give us the move. So, hmm, let's see. If it can sustain this kind of fair value gap, then 10Q, it's the post presented FVG is formed around like 8 p.m. So usually that is should be traded at like around, if you see on the 1 minute time frame. Let's see. 10Q, all right. Twenty. So हमारा first presented FVG, I think it was made somewhere right over here. 50 and almost 35 pips. So इसमें हमारा stop loss है. And let's see on the 30. Twenty here. तो अगर हम अपना minimum stop loss is like it gives kind of 40 handles minimum. So 40 handles के लिए अगर हम अपना stop loss और TP स्पेस देकर रखते हैं. It's not working. 40 handles, 46. Gotta backtest this kind of first percentage FVG in NQ kind of. Did you hit your stop loss? I think you placed right over here. This was not kind of the setup that I want. This was not for me A plus setup because of the Asian highs taken out, and even if we put the fib from here, so see the confluence was to go down. Why? First of all, जो favor में हमारे selling में है, that is we are closing below 61% level firstly, and also on this zone only we have a bearish fair value gap second. Third is we have kind of Asian highs taken out, so we have three favors in the sell side. So that was, it was not my A plus setup, but still, uh, if we look at the daily time frame, there's a lot of imbalance upside, so I'm expecting it to fill the half wick. Plus, if you see on the 1 hour time frame, um, uh, hi Janam, how are you? Is it the first live that you're attending? So for now, we are consolidating in Euro USD, and there's nothing much to see. This is kind of not my A plus setup. See, we have three confluences that can hit our stop loss. Plus, there's a lot of liquidity downside. If you see, there's equal lows. So again, three four confluences that can go down. Plus, the only thing that I favor is daily time frame right now. Daily time frame, we have a lot of imbalance to be filled before going down. So that's the scenario I'm in. And I gave a lot of space to my stop loss right now. Why? Because I feel like before giving a certain kind of move, Euro USD takes its space. So I let it run. Just to came to check whether you are still loyal to only Euro. I am always loyal to Euro. You will never see me trading another pair on my live stream except Euro. Loyalty matters in trading. Yeah, thought of taking a break from gold, so सोचा Euro stream देख लेता हूँ. But you, now, when I'm in this loss position, you are entering then. You should have entered when I have a good winning streak. Also, we don't have any kind of news in Euro right now, so that's why I'm not expecting any kind of move today. Maybe possible that at 3 somewhere around, then we can get some move, because there's a orange folder then. Yeah, that's how you blew your account. So this guy placed, there was a competition account, and he placed some kind of a lot of orders in the gold, I suppose, and then he just said some kind of word and just blew his account. And I think that competition was vlogged even. The competition was vlogged even, I think, in some kind of YouTube video. So I was like, damn. Public news कर दिया. No, that was that was a funny thing. That is a funny thing, and you just made me remember that kind of thing, and I was like so laughing on that thing. That how can you blow your account just by saying that? That's why I'm here to teach the risk management and trade how to trade Euro USD properly and not flipping the accounts. Even never flip your funded accounts, to get the price. 7% risk करा था. I mean, that's called greed, see. That's a pure greed. You would have won the competition if you haven't, taken the risk of 7%. And even I think you had two accounts. You just cheated some kind of competition and made another ID. So it was like a group of people. So this is for my viewers. There's a lot of like in the last traders trip, we gave everybody 100K accounts. We distributed 100K accounts to everyone, and I was around of the fourth position, and like people gambled and everything, and they won like that. So this guy, there's 7% on his like competition account, and just blew the account. Even I blew my account like that. Okay, because everybody was gambling over there, so I was like, we can't win like by taking 1% risk because we have only 5 days to win the competition. So I was like, okay, no problem. I'm in the GBP USD trade now, shorted from 1.3 to 110. Stop loss is 1.3288. And targeting low still. Let me see GBP USD. If you are in the GBP USD sell trade, then euro might also fall. GBP USD. Um, 1.132110. Somewhere here. Your stop loss is 1.32285. 2285. What? 1.322. This for value gap. Alright, so your I think your stop loss is well because you have placed the stop loss on a very smart area. Rest where you have placed a TP on the lows, right? Hmm. ठीक है. So, but for now you can see the sideways movement only. And the same with the Euro USD, right? It never give you the moment during this like, so we need to wait for that. If GBP pulls down, then Euro will also fall. That's my excuse for 7% as well. Exactly, I mean, so that's fair game because everybody was doing that, so no worries. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Adios. Let's see, guys, what happens for the Euro USD. That's the annoying part is that we need to wait for Euro USD a lot. Yesterday, I was so happy that we got the TP on on the stream. So it's like, damn. I want every trade to be like that. That we get the TP or SL, whatever, on the live stream because it takes a lot of time. Euro and GBP are kind of same, so they just move sideways, 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 and somewhere in the New York session we can see some kind of move. Also, guys, if you feel any kind of question or you want to share your trade ideas, feel free to share in the trade idea section or in the community chat. You are free to do that. Which broker do you use? I use E markets. Alright, guys, it's already been two, so this is the position that I'm gonna leave you with. And if you guys have any question, any doubt, you can just ask me in the community chat or you can just directly DM me. Also, if you guys wanna host the New York session in my Discord and collaborate with each other, you can do that. Feel free to do that. If I have time, I can also join the New York session. That's all, and this is the position. If we can get the TP or SL, I'm gonna update you in my Discord or on my Instagram. That's all. If I'm gonna tail my stop loss, then also I'm gonna update you guys. So, what an impeccable price action of Europe in the London session. I mean, see, for the entry, you can take the trade in the Euro session and just close every of your system and just chill, and then somewhere at the night just see where you hit the TP or SL. That's all. Because every time in the London session we see the move like that. So it's been like 2 months I'm live streaming and like we just wait like that and see the charts. It's good to take the NT in this session, that's all. But to expect that we can get a huge move, then no. Even GP also it's like that. All right, guys, then see you tomorrow at the same time, 12:30 to 1:30 I stream. And that's all. I'm gonna update you this straight on my Discord channel, and do share your analysis, whatever you do, on my Discord, so we can discuss the trades together, right? So that's all. Thank you so much. Let's trade and let's grow together, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.